Hey everybody, Jokerfit here with another video. This time I'm going to give you my impressions on the recently released Transformers Fall of Cybertron demo. And so I knew going in this was going to be a pretty awesome game. I really did enjoy Transformers War for Cybertron that came out 2 years ago. I played that game absolutely to death. I love the multiplayer, the competitive and cooperative, love the campaigns. And all around, I just love the style of it, the gameplay. I just love that Generation 1 vibe that they have going on. Really awesome. And so going into this demo, wow, really, really awesome. The gameplay is still as fun as ever. I played both demo campaign missions, and I played numerous matches as all 4 classes in the multiplayer. Really, really awesome. To start with the campaign, it looks like they're trying to make it more, I guess I wouldn't say serious, because the first game was serious, I'm not taking away from the first game. They're making it kind of more solemn, like this is like the end of their stay on Cybertron, planet's going into ruin, they have to get out of there. And that vibe really struck me in the Autobot mission where he plays Bumblebee. That mission is supposed to be like the first mission of the Autobot campaign, so it's very linear, and it introduces you to the aspects of the game and things. And it was good, very cinematic, beautiful environments. The gameplay is definitely, I can tell it's been tweaked a little bit since the last game. It feels more fluid now. But it was a straightforward mission, but still very good. And it was kind of short too. Probably, I don't know, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, somewhere around there in length. And then I played the Decepticons mission. That was the first game. Okay, I forget what that mission was called. But anyway, you play as one of the Combaticons. I believe it was Vortex, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, tell me if I'm wrong. But anyway, you play as one of the Combaticons, and you're in a it's very very similar to how the missions in the War for Cybertron played out, where you're like one of the aerial Transformers. Very similar to that, except for this time you're playing as a helicopter, but you still have like a jet mode. It's kind of weird, hard to explain, but so that played out very similar. And this definitely raised the bar, I think, as far as what I'm expecting from the game. One problem I had with the first game was that sometimes it felt like it was too linear, especially in some areas where you're playing as the flying Transformers. But this level definitely had like a kind of multi-level feel, you can fly around, you're fighting enemies on several different levels and things, and there's huge like anti-aircraft gun, and you gotta shut it down and stuff, and that was really awesome, very cinematic as well. And so I'm definitely believe that this is going to be an awesome campaign. Both of these campaigns for the game are going to be awesome. And so then I hopped into multiplayer, which I think that they've improved a whole lot since the first game. The customization's a lot deeper now. Like I said, I played all 4 classes, messed around with customization and stuff, upgrades. Definitely, by far, this goes. It was the same in War for Cybertron. Also, my favorite class is the Scientists, which are basically the aerial Transformers, and I just love that they get in there and strike really fast, inflict a lot of damage, and fly away quickly and stuff, and really, really fluid, fast, quick-paced gameplay. And the map that they had was this kind of like, I don't know, communications hub kind of area. A lot of there's basically in the middle there's this one big antenna, and then around there there's a bunch of buildings, windows and multi-levels and stuff, and you can weave in and out of there with the jet mode. So that was really, really fun. I played both game types that they had available in the demo. They had Team Deathmatch and Conquest mode, which is pretty much just domination mode. And so it was a lot of fun. I cannot stress that enough. And I just love that they balanced out the classes so well that you never feel like, oh, well, I should just play as a big tank class because they're automatically going to win. No, I've actually seen and experienced firsthand, getting killed as like one of the big tank classes as by like a little scout, like Bumblebee type character. And so it's definitely very balanced. Each class has its trade-offs for its abilities. The scientist class, you're also a healer. You have a healing ability. You don't have the most armor, definitely, as some of the other classes. But like I said, very quick. The jet mode is the fastest of all of the 4 available classes, vehicle modes, obviously. And you have a lot of firepower still, but you're kind of lightly armored. And that's my number 1 favorite class from the demo. Number 2 probably be the oh my goodness, what was it called? Big like Megatron type class. Wasn't Destroyer? No, Titan class. Titan class. That's what it was. Titan class. That was probably my second favorite. It's pretty much the exact opposite of the scientist. You're this big hulking tank. You're pretty darn slow, even in your vehicle mode, but you have a tremendous amount of firepower and a really thick armor. And so that was really fun. I love going into tank mode and like shooting the missiles across the map and getting long range kills and stuff. And it kind of reminded me, I was thinking of like Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2 when you get in the tanks and you're just firing across the map and killing people. And so that's really cool. And then in your robot mode you have this huge like chain gun. And then you have this like kind of shotgun type weapon. So that was a lot of fun. Really, really awesome. I enjoyed playing as that also. Third favorite would probably be the Infiltrator class, which those are your like I said, Bumblebee type, very small but very, very fast Transformers. They're second only to the scientists as far as speed goes. You're like the little cars and stuff. And then you have this, your 2 weapons pretty much are like, you've got one that's the scatter shotgun from the first game, which I really like that weapon. And then you've also got it's like a longer range weapon, but it's still really good. And like I said, you're also very fast, similar to the scientist. You can go in there, quick strike an enemy, then get out really fast. So you have high speed and maneuverability, which are both pluses in my book. And so that was very fun. And then my least favorite of all the classes is probably the Destroyer class, formerly known as the Leader class from the War for Cybertron. And those are your Optimus Prime type classes. I don't know why exactly I don't like it. Maybe it's just because it's kind of a middle ground class. You have a mix of speed and armor and weaponry, and you just don't really excel at anything. It's kind of the midway point. But it's not. I'm not saying that it was a bad class. I just personally do not like the play style. But everybody's different when it comes to play style. And so yeah, you're not really super fast. You're not super strong, and you don't have a whole lot of firepower. But an even mix of all 3 different things. But that was really fun, and the map was awesome as well. Like I said, I think that the map was excellent. It had a lot of open spaces, like in the middle, so you can still have like a bunch of fighters flying around, shooting at each other. But then you also have a lot of tight corridors and stuff where you can get like kind of close encounters. Well, not with aliens, but still, very well balanced map also. And think that this is definitely going to be one of those games that I'm going to get hooked on multiplayer. I tend to not get really addicted to multiplayer, but when I do, I do seriously. Some other games that I've been addicted to multiplayer in the past were probably I really loved Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2's multiplayer. Tons of customization as far as that goes. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of something else I forgot to point out. But in the character creation, they definitely revamped how the in-depth character creation and customization. A lot more parts. Like I've been a while since I've played War for Cybertron, but I think you only had really 2 different looks you could play as in multiplayer. You had like the Autobot look and then the Decepticon look. But in this game, you can like look like a Decepticon. Like my scientist class looks like Starscream in both teams. But you've got different colors, a huge amount of different color varieties. There's like, I don't know, look like 100 different color combinations you could choose. So tons and tons of customization. There's like 10 different options for every piece of your body that you can choose from. And like they basically break it up into like a few different categories. You've got your head, your basic like body / vehicle mode kind of selection, and then you've got, if you're a scientist class, you can choose what your wings look like, you can choose what your arms look like, your legs and stuff. So tons and tons of customization. I really do enjoy this demo. I'm probably going to be playing this thing like crazy until the game comes out, and this has definitely sold me on how good the game is going to be. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering it sometime soon. And so, yeah, if you haven't downloaded it already, go do it. It's free on PSN, Xbox, whatever console you own. I'm not sure if they have a PC version. I'm not quite sure on that. But, yeah, so there's no reason not to play this, basically. And, so, thank you guys for watching as always. This is JokerFett signing out. Bye.